Abzan, Saga, Mystic, Maverick. So I think Skull should be in here. Oh. Typing Skull doesn't work. You gotta type the whole thing. Don't think I need this. Don't think there's really any other cuts. I could cut the sash, but I kind of like the card in theory. I think Kaldra, upon watching the replays, was like really good. So I'm gonna continue along that path. Kaldra. Yeah. So Kaldra, there's this new card, this Sentinel card that I've been wanting to try. It's like a 3/4 with an ETB that creates a map token, which is an artifact. And then that map token is like one sacrifice it, I think. I think you have to pay one to sacrifice it. I'm not sure. And it like puts a 1+1 counter on it on a creature. And then you explore whatever the hell explore does. So, and then when it attacks you explore, you create the map token again. And it's really fucking confusing. There have been more and more cards created where you need like outside cards to help you understand it. Initiative cards, monarch cards, 3-sided flip cards, however the fuck that works. That I think it does struggle, or it does make me struggle to like comprehend something new. I kind of have to like lose to it like 6 times in a row. A 3-sided, exactly, a Nova Scotia. When it was one of the cards is like a 3-sided card, and I was like, I could not get my brain around it. Where it's like you play it and then you flip it clockwise, and then it's the other side, and then you flip it clockwise again, and it's a third side, and it's like a, you know, how the fuck does that work? But I think it's like you combine 2 cards together, almost like Big Furry Monster or something like that. If you remember that card from Unglued. Like you combine 2 cards together, and that's like the third side or whatever. Yeah. Also good to see you. Didn't love the spell bomb. It's not bad. It's just like it's redundant, I guess. I lost 2 beans, so I told myself I would run something to help in the beans matchup, and this is probably not it. Magic's been pretty good. I don't love the format, but I really like $10 leagues where you can just play the game, and if it doesn't go well, it's a $10 gamble. Each game is realistically a $2 game, so there's like a little bit of stakes. And streaming, 100%. If I was not streaming, I think I'd play Paper Magic maybe once a week or so, but I don't think I'd play MTGO. Nothing against the client and how old it is and stuff, which are valid complaints. My beef with it, if you'll call it a beef, is the not social part of the social game that I like. The data client is tough in a lot of ways, though. That I will give you that. Like, when Atraxa happens, and also good to see you, High Star. You look at 10 cards and you put a certain number of those 10 into your hand, and you have to like look at the ones that the text list says. Yo, good to see you, Matt. Um, you have to like look at the ones that the text says and choose the ones that are not on that list, and it's like a lot of extra brain. Yo, clips. Um, yeah, Mystic's looking good. I'd like some of your feedback if you have the ability to like type and think. I don't know if I'm gonna do SCG Valley Forge. It's a 5K legacy event, which is kind of chill, but it's also like being kind of chill is like a little bit more of a deterrent to like wake up early and like do it. And like I'm not gonna be there to like do any other convention stuff. Like I would just go there strictly to be a nerd. I'm gonna say I'm on the fence. Um, so I think you're pretty familiar with the list. I really liked Kaldra, even though I haven't always liked Kaldra. Like the theory of Kaldra is not one that I like in Maverick, in being like a card that you never will like almost never will be able to cast. But let's talk a little bit about Kaldra here. So this is the equipment package that you will likely search for. And then Shadow Spear is like somewhere like off in the distance. I was running Sword of Feast and Famine for fun, but I'm gonna try Skull today. Yeah, I'm so bored of winning. It's just been so easy. Oh, you're not doing Hartford. Damn. Is it like a time of day thing, or just like the feeling of like getting up and getting yourself motivated to do the event? Um what I think happened is Pun Saga Maverick feels complete. Like maybe there's a few flex cards, maybe when the meta goes one way, but I think I kind of have it solved, and I think it was pretty much solved around the time like Harry and myself got some like really good results with it. I think since then there have been like a few tweaks, but I find myself wanting to test spicy cards that come out, such as LQR, and several others that have come out since, and I run them, and then eventually I just deviate back to the same old same, and it's disappointing because all these other decks are getting these cool tools, and I'm playing, you know, one or two different cards, maybe like a third Force of Vigor if that's the meta call, or like Ren and Realm Breaker sometimes if the meta says so. Also, the reason you may have seen a lot of 5-0s then was I had COVID, which fucking sucked. But like, what else are you gonna do besides like jam fucking games? You know, it's just that's life. And then the other thing is, and maybe this is like my inner narcissist, I'm seeing the Legacy Maverick community a little bit split on builds. And I know not nobody, pretty much nobody is going to want to play Punishing Saga Maverick. Because even if it was the best version of the deck, it would still be like marginally better than whatever Abzan version is. It's just like, it might be like, it wouldn't be like, wow, this is so much better unless something else got printed, you know? And then since Bowmaster came out, it's, you know, arguably worse than those, I would say. I wouldn't say clearly worse than those, but like I think the other Abzan versions are better. More often, at least, unless there's like a meta change. And then the more I started like tweaking it, like, hey, I want to play Mystic and Punishing Saga, Maverick. It's like something's got to go, either the Saga or the punishing. And you know, I figured that maybe I could put my efforts and towards Saga and Mystic, and maybe some of the Abzan people would go, or even green white people, because this is like hardly Abzan. It's like, Grist. Like Grist could easily leave, and like these thought seizes could be other stuff. Um, but yeah, I think this is an easier sell. Like if I got like a bunch of 5-0s and like posted some things and some other nerds jumped on it, I think this other people would play this. Probably not Carador because he fucking hates Saga. Probably not you because you like Thalia and other things, even though I think you're a little more like traditional Maverick list. I think you've deviated as well. So it's not like I don't want to typecast you. You've played some cool versions. Hey, Geodude. Yeah. I think this here, I think there is something here. Oh, you hate Saga too. I don't blame you. Um Saga Saga is not only like a really good magic card, but it's two things, and that's why I feel like it's so good even in this deck. It's actually three things. It's land, it's threats, it can be 3 tap to adds, it can be 1 tap to add and 2 creatures, and it can be search for a fucking thing, you know? Uh yeah, oh, and it requires a lot of slots. I mean, you could just run like one Saga and one Spear, but I think like unless you're playing Mox Diamond, then you're doing what Dreadnought was doing, then I think it's like you're gonna want to run more than just like a Haywire Might and a Shadow Spear if you run one Saga, and like that's like awkward. Like Haywire Might's great, but it's mostly great because you could find it off Saga. Yes, exactly. You running basics helps you as well get around that. I have to replace this one of Spellbomb. I just didn't like it that much. And I also have a Mox for like a 4th Saga target. Cards that I'm considering are a 3rd Force of Vigor, Stupid Citizen's Crowbar, I don't want to run one choke. I would force myself into 2 chokes, probably, if I did choke. Yeah. I think if you're going to do Saga, it's at least 5 slots. It's probably 3 Saga, 2, like, Shadow. And, like, also, like, you know how shitty equipment are. And, like, Shadow Spear is, like, super shitty, you know? It's, like, it's only good when it's, like, very situational, and then it's the best card in your deck. But like a turn 1 Saga is just, or not turn 1 Saga, turn 1 Shadow Spear is just like a wasted turn. Like maybe you shouldn't have even played it because now you had to fetch and make your mind up about which land you were getting. I'm gonna run Citizen's Crowbar because I'm taking too long and it's stupid and I want to run it. Excellent. That's the way the news goes. So I'm not changing things in a very favorable way towards beans, and that could bite me. I feel bug beans might not be so bad, but like the white version of beans, I think it's gonna be a nightmare. I feel like I need something like a choke or maybe Life from the Loam, but I don't know. I feel like Life from the Loam without the puns might not be great. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Have a great night. And if I get a 5-0, you'll hear about it. I'll try to say something in Discord, good or bad. If I say nothing, it was probably really bad. Yeah. Thank you. Good seeing you, man. All right. So this is okay. My man. Not sure if you caught the video, but your name was said more than once. That absolutely will. Did they target me? Just want to make sure. I'm sure they did, but yeah. Cool. Queue them both up. No, never casted that one. Is that the Court of Ardenvale? There was a white court that I was playing, the 4-mana white court. No, this wasn't the one I cast. It's a cool one though. I did see it. Very powerful. Yeah. It's like very good for card advantage. Ooh. I'm gonna go for the new Wasteland here. I don't know what turn 1 Scrubland Thoughtseize means, especially since they opted to fetch the Scrubland. It makes me think maybe taxes. Although this person's name is Bomberman99. So maybe it's Bomberman. Okay. That is a big lady right there, I tell you what. Okay. That shit just got serious right here. Good question. Have to think about that for a moment. I think the one that I'm using right now I like a lot. We get a basic to play around double Wasteland. And then now I need to make a choice. Am I going Batterskull or Kaldra here? Kaldra? Feeling. Meaning. So the one that I'm running is the what's it called? the Ice Age foil. It's like arena promo. Yo, Ben. Respectfully, of course. Feeling pretty dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. My knight would be bigger than their knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yeah, my bad. I don't mean to disrespect you. So if they plow it, I live another turn. Seven is more than 6. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Strange Dedge. I guess it's mom here, you know? A strong lady. If they go for the waste. Okay, they get a blue land. Looks like this is Espervile, huh? Oh, that sucks. All right. Draw plow? Okay. Yeah, you just say, I draw a fucking plow, and then you draw a fucking plow. I draw a plow. Hey. If untap with Mystic, then is it Batterskull, I guess? Yeah, it's gotta be Batterskull. Kaldra's in the Yad. Kadra's in the Yad. Hold on. Okay, there's no clever way to do this. All right. Play this. Okay. Wondering what they could have because they're hesitating. I think it's like prismatic ending. That's my read on what could be taking them so long. Maybe they're reading Lion Sash or something. There are not any enticing reanimate targets. I do think it's a little awkward to run reanimate and plow and prismatic ending. I do admire the opponent's deck building risk. I think like there's going to be counter synergies no matter what you do. But definitely hurts your cause. Like a stifle? Trying to think of like what's the hang up here? Okay. Bowmaster on the sash. Okay. Alright. Cool. That makes more sense. I should delete that actually. The person who I was in discussion with that said they'd rather not draw attention to it. But thank you for putting that out there. Raise awareness, huh? So the option to equip both here is I'm smelling a Swords to Plowshares or Fatal Push or something. And if I split it, it is... Oh, yeah. Shit. Too much brain on game, not enough brain on stream. Okay. So they plow that. I think I made good choice. I know good choice. And then I suppose my life total is high enough to get a Bayou and equip here. Cool. Right, I think this is high stars, and then yours is after. I forget the order. This might be yours. I'm not sure whose is who. Okay. So they reanimate here. I'm not that nervous about that, which sounds weird. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, cool. It does feel like boss music. Yeah. It's the anime boss. It's stupid. Think I go Grave Hate Grave Digger. And kid seats are still just $5. Um. Okay. That was song A. This is song B. There we go. Bam. Uh. This feels like music that would be in the game Guilty Gear, and I mean that in all the best ways. I'm a big fan of that game. I was more of a Street Fighter myself, but I definitely respect the GGs and the BBs. Duel 1, let's rock. All right, let's keep it. I'm dumb enough to keep this. I like this. I like the art too on the album. Feels a little like retro version of like Adventure Time or something. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Good to see you offhand. Opponent is taking a moment. Um, most of the decks I play, I think, are pretty good against it. Decks trying to beat you up, I'm usually like, not bad against them. Damn, this is awkward. So they could take Stoneforge Mystic or Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, pretty cool. The Cheg Hot, as Jared would call him. I think I'm all caught up on songs. If not, let me know. I do want to get to everyone's song. I'm guessing what costs 2? Bowmaster, Strix. Okay. A nice 2-drop, please. So Wasteland would be really rough here, but I think I have to get aggressive, or I ought to get aggressive. What? Ah. That felt a little early. Like, what is in their hand? Just like 3 farts or something? It's got to be 3 farts. Ooh. Yeah. I'm glad you're playing again, Matt. It warms my heart, and I mean that sincerely. And that's both Matts. It was directed at Bookish Matt, because other Matt has been playing consistently. But, yeah. Yeah, the format's a little busted. It's a little stupid. I'm with you. Bruh. But it's still gathering the magic, you know? You're a better person than me, Nova Scotia. I should do that kind of thing. I'd like buy and then never sell. And I actually thought, like, what's the harm, you know? I just have a bunch of shit. I don't mind clutter. I'm kind of a doofus anyway, and I'm not the cleanest individual. Like, you know, I don't have like rotting food around, but like clutter doesn't bother me so much, you know? And then I left a bunch of stuff at my mom's house and it got rained on. So yeah. Yeah, yes. Yeah, somebody called it Lady Gaga. I thought that was a good name for it. All right. So reanimate would be rough here. I have to make. I think I'm gonna go Bayou Mystic most likely here. Not Mystic. Whatever. Um, Ooze. They daze that, then consider me dazed. Yeah, I am officially dazed. I hate daze. Oh, we had song requests. We shall play Anomaly, which is a banger later. I just know if I like wait, I'm gonna forget, and if I forget, I'm gonna feel bad and then sad. Delver of Secrets. Okay. Um, I thought it was gonna live. I didn't think it was gonna get dazed, which might have been delusional. Uh, if I was betting on it living or dying, then absolutely. Yeah. Seriously. Think I like Excavator here. Turn 0 lackey. At least you have warning, you know? Life total is low. My guess is it's second Bowmaster by the way they're playing it. Their reluctance to just waste. I think it's actually second Wasteland 2 on that play. It's either a mistake or a bet that I don't have another land. little bit of a tough choice here. I have three pretty clear lines. A, keep calm, Saga on. Line B, play random app excavator. Yeah, Spotify likes work well as um, just as well. You think keep calm, Saga on? I do have a Shadow Spear to get. My opinion is I think I think this is the best option because there's no guarantees on my land drops here. And I have no white mana. It's also gives me the ability to get the Saga back. Wasteland would be not so bad, actually. I have the Jitte in hand. There is some consideration for Shadow Spear here. Not Shadow Spear, rather. Soul Guide Lantern. Delver is scary. I do have Jitte, which is a answer. It all depends if what happens here. This is a fatal push. Okay, second Delver. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. That free spell is exactly what I couldn't beat here. I think it's just GG. Thinking about this. Yeah. I could get Haywire Might, blow up the insect with Grist, or yeah, this line sucks, but it's something. This buys me a turn. I am freestyling. This is not something that I really thought I could do. I figured this out. Oh, and I get two because Haywire Might's an insect. Wait, that's not how that works. If I milled it. Never mind. I got excited for no reason. Flip it, kill anyway? No. Okay, so I go to 1. Yeah, there's no easy way out, nor is there a shortcut home. Hey, Northern. They kill that, which is yeah, we're dead. Okay. Bummer. Oh shit. Yo, 2 fucking years? She said that I hit her. Cue that up. I think we have one other in front of you. Hey, Northern, thank you. Thank you for that. 2 years. Hard to believe, huh? 2 years. I did not. I did not. I did not. All right, I gotta stop. Probably don't want the Kaldra. It's Mystic is gonna die. Um, could see maybe this. trying to wasteland a 2-color deck. It's either that or the Dorks. None of them feel good, to be honest. I like the sound of this. Man. Dorks give you white lands, but wastelands keep you alive. And like they rather wastelands, 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 wastelands. Waste land. I did not. I like the drumming a lot. That was cool. Short and sweet. I did not. Yeah, I did not wasteland. I did not. It's bullshit. I think one of the most awkward things about Maverick is Bowmaster. It's just like they're gonna kill your shit. That's the way the news goes. That's a game that was pretty close to, I think. I think one or two different decisions might have been a different outcome for either of us, my opponent and myself. So I think they probably played it pretty smart too. Very smart. I don't want to land, so I'm going to listen and fetch first. And then do this second. Thin target deck. Find land anyway. Do I want Saga, though? Saga's actually pretty good. Saga or Mystic, huh? Mystic is a true turn 2 play here. That's actually a little tough. I think I'm gonna go Mystic here. I did not. Damn, that main deck snuff out was so brutal. I forget what they killed, but whatever they killed, I didn't want them to kill it. Oh, it was Excavator. Excavator would have been great. It would have been a blocker. As well as mana. And then I could have equipped Chitte. Rama Lama Ding Dong. Would have been sweet. We get a Skull here, I think. Play around days, I guess. It's so tempting to tap out every turn. They flip Snuff out. Unfortunate. If they don't have black mana, though, then fortunate. Don't play with my heart, opponent. You have to kill this. All right. Not gonna lie, I've been looking for that name for a very long time, and I've looked it up in so many ways. Neutral Milk Hotel. and I can never remember the name of this band. And my searches have been like bands that used to be big and then disappeared and then came back in the 2010s. And none of my searches yielded anything. You might be surprised, but none of them yielded anything. Um, that's yeah, it is, and it was never, it was like a flock of pigeons or whatever, a flock of seagulls came back or something like that, and you're like, oh yeah, that band, that's right, I forgot about flock of seagulls. I said a flock of pigeons. Shit, yeah. You know what I mean. A flock of goddamn pigeons. All right, we're gonna. But I remember this band came back and people were like a few of my friends were like pretty excited, and I was like, I don't really know the band. I know '90s bands, but that's not one I knew. I'll admit it. I didn't know them before they were cool. Damn, you're so down with Neutral Milk Hotel that you have an abbreviation that you say. I gotta get my shit together. Um, Delver always has it. Always has it. No, I don't like that. Nope. This is awkward, huh? Mox was not a good draw there. The only way it's a good draw is if I don't want to play around days. I could. Trying to think of how the hell I win this game, huh? Maybe. I'm playing directly in the days. I'm gonna do this and see what they do. The clocks are pretty close here. I know a lot of those actually. Of Montreal's one, I used to really like. I went to a good amount of their concerts back when I was cool. I got kicked out of one for making bad choices. All right, so that's a grief, huh? Oh, good grief. Wouldn't it be cool if they took Mox? Like, oh, that card's really good. It's like $1,000. So Wilco, I know a little bit of Montreal. I know very well. Postal Service, I know very well. This is some hipster shit, yo. Good to see you, Romario. Yeah, take that square. Um, Cringe. Romario. Is it bagpipes? Yeah. We're doing it big. All right. I have thing. Do you have counter? No. They always have counter. It was amnesia. It was amnesia. Whatever the hell that means. I love that. That one tickles me. I think a lot of his are just like obscene for the sake of being obscene, you know? That one tickles me, you know? All right. Jan Cena. Okay. So we trade there. I don't love it. It's not a bad play by them, but I don't think I could play around it. Like, I can't just take 6. Um, I'm gonna do this on their turn. They run Drown the Lock. So maybe forcing them on their turn to have to do thing is good. That's a good one. It's like the old guy too. It adds up. It's good stuff. There a song request? No, this is the song request. Cool. This is the multitude. You request one song, you get 3 Neutral Milk Hotel songs. Damn. Plague Engineer. Human is probably what they're gonna name. Human. Check, please. I think if I'm them, I hit Savannah. They hit that. It's the second best choice, clearly. But I think Savannah to play around Endurance is the right one. Oh, wait. I was supposed to put that back in my hand. Yeah. I forgot. Just been 100 years since I played this skull. Hopefully I win this game still, but definitely did play myself there. Too much happening. I think this is safer though, huh? Nah. You're the man, Jared. Trying to think of the best hit here, huh? Probably the endurance or the lion sash. It's got to be the endurance. So if they take my endurance, I'm not too happy about that. Okay. Oh, you like Murktide? Yeah, maybe you're right. Shit. Gaining life is nice. I don't know if I could beat the Merc. Yeah. And then now it's the weird thing where, like, I probably would have been happier with Skull in hand. Or Skull on the battlefield, perhaps, here. Maybe not, though. I think I have to block, huh? I hate that. All right. Still a close game, but I think having a batter skull in play would have severely increased my chances of winning. Yeah, it's one of those things about batter skull being uniquely good in situations like that. I don't know. Fuck it. Bang, 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 bang. Is this good? Hey. Urkel knows what he did. Don't let him fool you. Gaining 5 life would be bueno. I heard this song on Princeton radio when I was in Philly, and never heard of the magnetic fields before that, but was like, I like this. Um, Not a bad idea, Wits End. Um, I was more thinking about my own batter skull in that situation. No, I'm stupid. How you like them apples, asshole? I'm not stupid, but try the right words. I don't read good, and attention span not great. And I think being young, I definitely did not like school. And I also didn't have a very well off family either. They were very modest. Not very modest, but yeah, they weren't. So no chance. Not smad enough for a scholarship. Not well doing financially well to just get in anyway. Yeah, that's one thing about Murktide too, right? Like Wasteland doesn't help you against Delve very much, you know? Like I think that might have stopped say Brazen Borrower, but or like Vendilion Click, which but Cosmic, it absolutely is a battlefield. 100%. It's dangerous out there, in fact. Uh, so I'm trying to find it on YouTube. Just a minute. I think I'll still run the Dismember. At the lead singer of Hat. I like Hat. All right. Sorry. I don't know why the New England accent just gets me every time. Hat? I like Hat. All right. Fuck. This hand sucks. I think it's a mull. If they mold, maybe I keep. They do mull. I don't. Fuck it. Yeah, I like a lot of those. Like YouTube is like so good for like breaking little things like that down. Boy. I think I have to get the basic. That is a daze if I ever seen one. It flips. They're going to get a ponder. I think that means I probably want to dismember as soon as possible. But that's going to really smart, huh? Yeah. Mostly the Arbor here for sure, but one of the reasons why I still like Birds of Paradise too, because like I could take less damage if I had a bird over the noble. I agree. It might be the worst one actually if you think of it that way, huh? Like Fetch Swamp. Like, yeah, 100%. Cradle ain't doing shit. Shit. Um Alright, I guess I fucking take 4. Oh. That's interesting. It's gotta be Saga here. So this plays around days, they force it. Okay. Well, I'm scared. I don't even know what my best draw is here. Like, Endurance I can't use yet. Ooze is, like, kind of good. The problem is I actually cannot activate Ooze yet. Yeah, it is. Could go Ooze Bog. Could go Ooze first, Cradle second. Could just make constructs. I think I want the Ooze here. They have 2 in hand. I really don't know, though. I'm going to try this, I think. Like, I feel like they have removal, not daze. Just wondering if I bog here. Yeah. All right. Sick. That was a tough choice. I really feel like they have removal. They are missing land drops and they have 3 in hand. Either their hand was like Murktide or something. Um, yeah. Hey. Clips was here early. He said hi. He discussed how, just like you, he didn't like Saga in his Maverick deck. I thought it was funny. There's the troll. Punfire to me, I feel like a little defensive of. Saga, it's like empathy. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Strix, I hope. EE on 2. Okay. Yo. Good to see you. I have. Okay. So stuff out means I'm like fucked, you know? I could. I have to make a really tough choice here. I think it's construct. A construct here. We get. I could go Mox Diamond, actually. I think it's still Shadow Spear. So they're gonna kill the ooze. That is my future here. Um, hmm. Dang. Had a 19 outer. I guess that's probably like just under 50-50. Bummer. Yeah, that's rough. I guess with 4 draws, 19 chances. Or sorry, 19. 4 draws with 19 hits. Yeah. Damn. Or 3 draws with 19 hits. 4 because you're dead. Yeah, that's. It be like that sometimes, you know? That's the name of the game. Getting a lot of hat. Okay. Um, so favorite forest, I think, is that Ice Age one. I do like this Visions one. Pretty sure Weatherlight, rather. Um, it's a pretty good turn. Trying to think of the favorite though. So no white mana. Cradle can add mana if I do this. What other 2 drops are there? Are there any? Okay, I think we do this then. We just get no scrib, which would have been very good. Just want to make sure. I think it's Ooze, but Ooze is dead. I took out Liberator. So say done. Let's get this. Then we equip here. And we hope Scrib is good. No doubt. One well-played instant speed removal spell, and I think I lose this game. They have push or like something like that. Okay. Endurance. Oh. Oh, you're right. You're right. Fuck, dude. Um, read the fucking card. All right. Here's hoping they don't have another removal spell. Winnable game. If they have another removal spell, I lose. Plague Engineer. Okay. If they put it on Elemental, so these two would trade. Okay, I'll take that trade. Well, I don't have a choice. Of course you'll take that trade, you silly dum-dum. Okay. So now Knight is good. Yeah, I'll have a good answer for you later. High Star. Too much going on. Um, only one white mana. So I think 6 life is plenty. I think I could have equipped that to that, which might have been better. A few little misplays here, for sure. They surgical the endurance. Okay. There's some cool portal ones are the ones I was thinking of. Short on clock here. I'm just gonna let the song requests go. If anyone has them, let me know. We are at the Madonna part of my playlist, apparently. Um, let's do this. If that flips, we plow it. Might not even plow it if it flips, to be honest. Blue Elemental Blast. I don't know why they're running Blue Elemental Blast. I don't think that does anything. I think I got this. Kind of hard to imagine losing to anything other than myself here being slow. They have Hydro Blast or Blue Elemental Blast or something silly in hand. Cool. Close one, huh? Um, yeah, so let's look up some swamps here. So this is a portal swamp. I don't think this is like my favorite, but it's a cool one. Um, let's see. Yeah, a lot of these are cool. The Three Kingdom ones as well. This one with like the broken down like cemetery in the background is pretty cool. I won't say I have a favorite swamp because I don't play black decks that often, so I haven't like had a outfit my deck with like a cool swamp. Some of the old school ones, obviously, like Alpha Beta, are gonna be really cool. Yeah, it's a good swamp. I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. That was a long game. Airstream. Here we go. Here we go. Some early Jay-Z. A swap that you posted. Oh, Odyssey. That's a cool one. Odyssey does have a lot of really cool lands. Cool. I played during that time as a kid. I wasn't very good, but I was pretty cool. You like them the most? I feel like that was like towards the end of the era of like hand drawn stuff too. During that time period, I played an opposition squirrel nest deck and really liked it a lot. Chattering squirrel opposition. Then there was this like upheaval deck that was like actually really good with like nimble mongoose and blurred mongoose. Oh, you played in that one a lot, okay. There was this like lyric goif, whatever that is, the one that's like power toughness equal to the lands in all graveyard. With like trample. And then like obliterate. Yeah, fuck it. This sucks. I'll keep it. I'll keep this stupid hand. Mana dork or fetch land, I guess. Terravore, there it is. They'll never expect, you're right. Should I do like if I play Mystic? Should I like pretend to like think about something else? Like, maybe I ought to get the Kaldra, but I'm gonna get the Jitte, you know? The Ponder basic land inspired me to pick Jitte. Yeah. I can play around days with the Mox. Mox coming up a little awkward in this league. I think we do it anyway. Like, pretty good, but like, a little awkward. It could be really good here, depending on like what they're playing. Shadow Spear or Jitte? The Batter Skull's too much of a tell. I'll get the Jit. Yo, this might work. Oh. That was. Not gonna lie, Mox Diamond was good. It's pretty good there. That was so hype. I wish you were there at the beginning of the stream. I couldn't think of anything to run. I was just like, this bad card. Okay. Cool, gotcha. Thank you for the reminder. I think against Omniscience Plow isn't great. Shadow Spear is likely not great. Ooze is likely not great. Jitte is likely not great. Now this is where it goes. How tricky do you want to get? Do you want to keep in do you want to keep in the ETB cards besides Mystic, such as say Endurance, Soul Guide Lantern? I don't know. The living weapons are pretty good. Could see trimming a grist. It's like, how cute do you want to get? Because I have a lot of cuteness I could bring in here over something like, say, grist or other stuff. I think we'll leave it there, though. I think I have enough cute. Are you like an illusionist? Shit. I am too close to the wire. The Soul Guide Lantern is probably what I should have cut then. Okay. I think this is a no. It's like chance of drawing a land is like 50-50. I think we all. Thoughtseize is really what we're looking for. I guess I got them all to 5 here. Okay. So no Mox. I think the Needle. They mulled the 6. Okay. Best draw is probably land. Oh boy. Gotta be the snack. Land. Even Saga's okay. Waste is okay. Probably should have led with Noble, actually. I don't think it matters, but yeah. I guess OmniTell's got a better chance, maybe. But I hear ya. This is 3 to all my shit, right? So I think we're gonna get wrecked here. I'm not happy. Maybe I should have green sunned. They can Brotherhood end it here, and that would be a pretty brutal play. Yep. So long. Um, really, not a great draw. So I have an Emrakul in hand. That's a sneak. That's an Emrakul. That's a GG. You know, we'll go one more turn here. Keeping the needle would have been better. So now I know it is sneak. And I just top decked another one. Okay, petty theft for the win. Yep. All right. We suck again. Not again. I hate when that happens. Not sure I want the plows, huh? I think I'll trade these out. I think the 7 would have been better, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, man, this is bad, but I think I keep it. I'm pretty upset. There's no clock here, though. This might be a mull to 5. Like, we're gonna flood. I think that's better. Do I play around Magus here? Don't think so. Best draw here might be like Mystic or something. I put Knight on the bottom of my library. I'm so mad. I definitely put Knight on the bottom of my library and kept the needle instead. I didn't think they would go for that. Like, that's just like, you're against like the Knight of the Reliquary deck, but yeah, they went for it. I'll probably ask Discord about that, Mall. Was that just a, like, they made the unlikely choice to do that with their given hand? Or was that more common than I'm giving it credit for? That is pretty tilt. I guess there was redundancy with Teague and Needle. They shut down Sneak Attack. So perhaps putting one of those back was better. Given that. And they may not have known that I was a Knight deck. I don't know if I actually played a Knight, to be fair to them. They probably could assume it based on the color combination, though. So, I don't know. Okay. Not good. So it's 80 card deck. I should have paid attention to that. Wouldn't have changed my choices here. My read is beans. Like an 80 card bean deck. I've drawn 3 equipment, which is like kind of rough here. Force of will. Okay. Ooh, they wasted that. Okay. Good. Hand's pretty bad. Oh boy. This is rough. That's good. Um, Best draw for me is probably just a Saga. They do miss a land drop, which is really cool. Cool. They force a will that. That's gnarly. Or force a negation net. Bayou is great. That resolves. Wow. Okay. So if we untap with that, we likely win the game. That's interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sass with the fucking pay attention, bro. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll take that. They brained. Also great to see his ass. By the way, not sure if you recognize the band, but this was one of Dub's favorite, making me always makes me a little sad when I hear it. Here we go again. Fucking Matty Dubs. Wondering if I want Thoughtseize more than like something else. Yeah. I still think about Matt for sure. Hot take. Bug beans is not good. Yeah. Oh god, I took out the wrong ones. I want these out, these in. You don't. So I don't like dorks against like the bowmasters, and I don't like plow very much. I could be swayed into like a couple plow for like thing. Like plow might be like a little better than spear, maybe. Like I have like a shitload of equipment. Could be better than Jitte, maybe. But I think it's. I don't know if they're bug or not. You know, if they're bug, I don't like it though. If they're not bug, then. And if you saw the tell for what version they are, like I don't know, a Bayou or something, and I didn't. I can't tell off the fetch. All right, I will try this. Once Upon a Time is like kind of designed for this. They're also playing the Sky Nomad, so it makes you think they're leaning on a slower version, not bug. But I could be wrong. I think bug means we don't know what we're in for. I think so. Okay. I've been fetching the basic a lot. I think it's fine in this version. I think Punmav, like, probably not, but I think a Scrim Ranger would be good though. Leovold, Merc, Bowmaster. Yeah, that sounds right. All right. Sure. So something like a Fatal Push Plow in the bow is like the blowout. That Mystic probably has to die though. The Kaldra is just too gnarly. I do think it's Bug Beans, with maybe a splash of white. But I don't know. It could just be straight up Bug. Trop, Underground Sea. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think it's just Bug. Could be Murderous Cut here. They can't Murktide yet, so my read is Murderous Cut. Yeah. Probably to play around Snuff Out. Maybe I could have done that different, but I doubt they run Snuff Out. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I'm okay. I think we get Cradle and Endurance. Cradle's been very good. Don't think peeps are surprised to hear me say that, though. 3, 4, 5. I could try the Kaldra here. I could attack for 8, 9, which is like not insignificant. Um, this is actually like a little bit tough, huh? So 2. This will be 4. Just wondering if I throw Kaldra at their face, huh? 3, 4, 5. Can't quite do that. Maybe it's... Is it second night here or grist? I think second night. The next turn is lethal. See what they have here. I don't know if I did that as good as I could have. Three, four, 5 land next turn. Pernicious Deed on 3. Yep. I think grist would have been better, huh? Yeah, this was a good game that turned into a not good game for me here. I think I kind of blew it, huh? Yeah, brutal. Deed, huh? The deed, yeah, deed fucked my day up. If I played grist, at least I'd have a grist. I'd also have a black land, which would have been nice. Lion Sash is like pretty good if it sticks around, but it's not great. Gotta think it's dead, right? Whatever the hell this is. Okay, they put the Walker or whatever, the card in hand. They play their own endurance. Um, I don't like that play out of them. What could I do here? Do I still have the bird? I do. Yeah. Just trying to think if there's something else better. Really don't want to do nothing. Get that from Murktide. I think they should have held off on the endurance. I do think I would have swung in like an idiot. My read was not endurance. Perhaps they thought maybe I could explode with white mana, but even then, I think it's still better to wait. So they can attack for 3 and reset, which is not a bad plan. 3. So I have 5 mana available, 6 mana if you count the bird. Yeah, 6. I think they should just attack and get it loam. All right. I think they should attack first and reset. Yeah. Looks like they're fucking up the order here. Get that damage in. If I draw a Saga, I could slam Kaldra, I think. If I'm doing the math right. This is 5, 6, yeah. Let's see if they target themselves. They did not. Okay. Yeah. You're the first one to get it. It's Bill Belichick cosplay night. Three, 4. So we're shy. Wondering if I just create the construct here or whatever the little thing. I could kill this thing though. I'd have to. Yeah, let's do it. I think I would block with the sash. Tough call, right? Arrow. Um. All right. Well, they're gonna have an arrow now. Nothing I could do. I do have Caracas, actually. There's a lot I could do. If you drew a land, yeah. Grist it for target biscuit. Man. 1, 2, 3. So sorry. 4, 5. I could play Batterskull next turn, which I think is enough. I can't play Batterskull next turn unless I draw land. I think I have enough graveyard shit. Yeah. Not easy. Yeah. Um, suppose I feel like I should have done that differently. That was inefficient. They cannot recast it, which is good for me. Yeah. This is interesting. Okay. I can do a lot of things here. Okay. I'm not saying this is right. I just want to do this. This is a big dude right here, you know? 9 vigilance and all that shit. So, all right. I think I could have played the crowbar too, actually, because it comes in with a creature. So, definitely making some inefficient plays here. Yeah, crowbar's not good. There are better options than the crowbar. Okay, they loam, get nothing back. Okay. And then now they can put Uro into play. I wanted, I like trying things here. It feels pretty good to be a gangster. I'm not gonna lie. NGL. Playing my cards right. I don't start fights. I don't flex nuts, chat. All right. I don't flex nuts. All right. I like that expression. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm into it. Yeah, I don't flex nuts. Yeah, I get it. Um, yeah, it would have been 1 extra damage. I'm holding off here. Deed. Sure glad I sandbagged that. It's gonna do things. I think blowing it now is a mistake. Did he say steak though? Yeah. I think that's a mistake. How much did they do that for? Deed was 2. Okay, that was unnecessary. I thought they did deed for more. Whoops. I fucked up. Yeah. There were better things, I think, than the way I opted to do that, but oh, the president's gonna say something? Oh shit. Good point. I think we fetch Dryad Arbor here. So we get more manas. More mana per mana. Okay. Oh, that's really good, actually. I could do all the things, right? No, I can't. I cannot do all the things. So we go white. Uh, Stupid crowbar. Arbor also on that. Good point. Damn, these bean games are super long. 2, 3. Then we hold off on the skull. Yeah. It's doing thing. All right. Lots of mistakes. Lots of mistakes. Still got the win. I bet my opponent's like, if I sequenced different or something. Ooh, good player. Please clap. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. Uh. Okay, so that thing gets big. Okay. uh, Lotus petal thing. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Is it? Is there a graveyard element to it? I'm gonna say no graveyard element. White dreadnought. So you don't think it's like Bomberman? Your read is painter. I think it's good enough. Yeah, maybe the endurance if High Star is correct. Like green card, please. That's pretty awkward. I don't have a green card. Yeah, it's probably at its best here. Dumbfuck crowbar, I think is what it's called. I feel like I can't. Like I'm gonna fetch now. I just don't know what to do. Okay, Mox. Might have been better to plow there. They ditch a Mystic, a Crucible, put Saga into play. Okay. This is brutal. I probably have to draw the green card. There it is. Okay. I think I still have a Jitte. That's a lot of mana. Solitude. Okay. Brutal. You like turn Mox off. That's interesting. I think you're right. Um, could be very aggressive here, which I don't like to be. I could plow waste. All right. I'm going to listen to you. I'm not saying it was wrong, but it's unfortunate that I drew a 3-drop that was playable here, but maybe they got screwed because of that somehow. Right. Yeah, it's feeling okay. They get a waste. That's actually really bad, though. I'm gonna give this one more turn. Equipment Tron, yeah. Lethal KO. Yeah. Very clunky. Um I can't say a lot with confidence, but I don't think Crowbar is very good, to be honest. It's even Destroy, it's not even Exile. And you have to sack the Crowbar. So yeah. Alright. Yeah. Um if I were giving anybody advice now 10 games into this list, I like Lion Sash, but I don't know if it's great in this list. Yeah, it probably should just be a Force of Vigor. Um, what I like about Lion Sash is you can find it off Mystic, and I do find if you're running 4 Mystics, there's something awkward. You probably could do without the Sash, though. The white man is not very high. Batterskull and Kaldra, I think I like boarding out Kaldra against Delver and still having Batterskull. I think you run both. I think 4 equipment is plenty. 3 is fine, but the fact that you could get Shadow Spear in the event that you run your Mystics into the ground is nice. I don't think you want 5 or fucking 6, you know? So I think that the Sash probably dies here and the Crowbar dies. I'll probably try a Scrib Ranger. Mox Diamond. Love Hate. It was pretty good. Not gonna lie. It was pretty good. It was pretty bad sometimes, but sometimes it was pretty good. Um, so 3 really compelling streamers. I think I'm gonna raid the smallest one though. I just want to make sure they're playing what I think they're playing. So first thing, if you don't know them, and I can't imagine. Well, so the problem is, I hear you. It's just Spear you want to get off Saga. You know what I mean? So like if that was not a factor, I agree. Um it's close. It's just like the idea of Mystic finding Shadow Spear is like 1 in 100 games maybe where you're like that's actually a good choice. And then it's maybe like 1 in 75 games where you're like I couldn't find any other fucking card, so at least I had Shadow Spear. But yeah, for a solely Mystic package, Mangork, I'm 100% behind you. I do think Shadow Spear is an auto include though when you run Saga and Maverick. Um, but yeah, like if you have the option of say Kaldra, Batterskull, and Mystic, or a Jitte, when you land your Mystic, you're absolutely gonna choose one of these. unless there's really some unique situation where like Knight is already in play and Knight's like a fucking 6/6 or something, and you're like, you have enough mana to get Mystic, and you have 5 mana available to equip it in some weird important race. But mostly, absolutely, without that factor, I do like the Sash. Sash, though, the number of white land isn't a lot. You probably could get away with just Batterskull. A lot of the games where you're going to put Kaldra into play, Batterskull would win as well, but not all games. There are many games where that's true, but it's not all games. So I find it kind of bussin'. I find it kind of cap. The dreams in which I'm dying are the ones that really slap. That is the Gen Z motto. All right, so the Legacy Pit is streaming. Check them out. Definitely, I feel like I should raid them. I haven't raided them in a bit. I raided Shallow Grave last time, but I'm gonna raid Shallow Grave. I'm gonna raid the small streamer. Definitely check out Akalith too. Really good Death and Taxes player. I like them a lot too. Chill stream. I'm gonna raid somebody who's like probably a lot of you all haven't seen yet. And I think that's like the highest utility, you know. Like you all are probably following those two already. And if you're not, I highly recommend you do. Great seeing you, Northern. Thank you for stopping by. 2 fucking years, man. Holy shit. Velox, Mortis, Mangork, High Star, Fox, Cooldown Max. I like that name. Yeah, great turnout today. Have a good one.